Okay, welcome back to Let's Play with SRJ26. This is the island that I left off on last time, but we are now on the save of the world as of last June. We're no longer playing on the live server. And the reason we're playing, you can see the building in the bay is not there anymore. And the helicopter that was in my son's compound is no longer there. And the reason for that, I'm going to head over to the Eastern Roadhouse while I talk. The reason for that is that there were some modifications to the quest area that were made on the live server after the quest was originally done and experienced by some players. So it wasn't really usable for this demo, and so I've gone to an old save and sort of fixed up some of the stuff, and I'll explain further on as we get a little closer. Let me just make sure we don't have any creepers or anything up here. Okay, I'm good. You can see there have been a few creeper holes here. And this is the Eastern Roadhouse. Part of building this server and creating an environment for all the kids to be able to play and get around on has been creating these roadhouses in this road. Originally, we just had access by boat. So we were boating everywhere, and hence we made the docks. Later on, we got easier ways to get over to the roadhouse. But for now, we've got the dock area, and then you come in, you go upstairs, and you have the rail level. And the rail level is pretty straightforward. That goes down all the way down to my friend Paul's roadhouse, the Western Roadhouse. And if we go up one more level, there's an entrance to the mines. Because I mined all this material. Almost all the early builds on this server I made legit, as they say. So here's a bunkhouse for people to sleep in. I'm going to actually grab a couple of pork because I may need it. And only later on was I building stuff that was so huge that I felt like it made more sense to give myself the stuff using op commands. As a side note, in the roadhouses we have bulletin boards. So anytime we build stuff for the kids to go find, we put up signs. And hopefully some of them have found the signs and gone and found the stuff. But you know, we can't really tell exactly what's happening because we're not on all the time watching them, so who knows. Anyways, this is east, and we're going to go east to explore. When the original quest for the Castle Blockhead was set up, there was a sign that was posted telling the players they could go east on the road to find a castle. And Castle Blockhead is named after the owner of the castle, Sir Blockhead. And it was pretty much my biggest build early on. It wound up being taken over as base by some of the players, which was fine. Make sure I'm good on arrows. Just want to make sure I'm good. I believe we are on normal right now, so we may well have monsters. So you get up to the castle, and if you see, I've had creepers surprise me around the corner here, but I'm just going to go in real quick. So welcome to Castle Blockhead. And originally it was not a metal door, but whoa, they put a metal door in. Let me get out of the way. Okay. Down there are the mines. This was also made entirely with mined materials. A lot of my stuff I really do try to do that, but I don't always exclusively do it, as I said. So you come into Castle Blockhead, and whoa, there's this new castle, this new tower, that is, and someone must live here, right? Sir Blockhead, maybe? So we go down and find the master bedroom. It's got a beautiful skylight. It's got a beautiful view of the road and the landscape. And look at that. Okay, we've got a message from him. I've headed out on an adventure, and you can come along too. Go to the top of the tower and follow the signs. So, a message from Sir Blockhead. I don't know if the kids checked around and tried to find stuff to take, or if they just went right up top. There's a storage area over here, and we tried to outfit it to make it look like a real place where someone might live and have a base. And there's the stairs to the roof. So we will go up and see what we find. Okay, and it is dusk. Now this quest I went on once with my son, with Dante, and he was incredibly disappointed. And the reason was that there really weren't very many monsters. And the reason there weren't many monsters was that we went through the quest, I think because we went through the quest in the daytime. And even though we were underground, the spawn rates were not the same. That was my theory at the time, but either way, we went through and we didn't find anything monster-wise. And I went through later with other people and we found a ton. So I don't know if night and day affects monster spawning. But a couple of notes about this tower. I was very eager to find out when the players came into it and went and explored the quest. And I'm over on a castle, on a tower, an island and a tower over that way. And I actually set up some signal flares on the side of the battlements. And right there. And it's not lit. Oh, there's a creeper. Hey, creeper. Okay, there's a flare right there. It is not lit. And the flares would be lit when the players went. That's where I came from. Go around the other side. There we go. Okay, there's the entrance to the quest. And when they hit that plate, it would turn on the signal flares. And then I would be able to see from a distance whether or not someone had actually gone on the quest. And there was actually an off switch, so you could go in and turn it off. It was an RS NOR latch. So I could go in and turn the flares off so that, again, next time someone came through, it would light up again. So, Sir Blockhead left a message. I went down here, there's water, so it's safe, trust me. So, players would be like, why am I going to jump down there? Well, he said it was safe. Let's try it. Cowabunga! Smoosh. There we go. And we are at bedrock. You can tell by the bedrock. So, we're very down low in the world, and we're not getting back up. Because if we try to get back up, we'd probably drown, but at any rate, we're not getting anywhere. So, barring creativity and plugging up the hole with like a sand elevator or something like that, we're kind of stuck down here. We gotta deal with the quest. The next sign says, we are at bedrock. Time to explore. Follow me. I'm going to keep on reading these. Not that you guys can't read, but it's just easier. As we go through, you'll notice that there are little dents and divots and holes in the walls. These were all places where there were deposits. There were iron deposits, gold deposits, all kinds of good stuff. And being a good dad and a good quest master, I didn't want to take it all. I mean, I was a little tempted, but I basically left it all there for the players to find. So here we go. Beware the creepers. Hiss, boom. I wanted to put in the players the idea that there was stuff in here that they might not want to have to deal with, at least monsters, and to make them a little nervous. And we'll look here. Okay, there's a dead end over here, or at least a very hot end over here, and a sign. The sign says, many choices, follow my torches, getting hungry. So that's the hint that the players need to follow the torches. That's the path. And getting hungry is sort of a hint of what's to come in the story. And I probably have some monsters right above my head right now. So I know this map because I sort of dug it out and laid all the torches and the signs and all that good stuff. So I'm going to dash across here and hope that if something jumps out at me, it'll fall into the lava, which it probably will. Let's see what happens.